Okay. So that was a business call. Obviously, right when I'm in the very corner of town, like literally the very corner edge, this guy calls me from the complete opposite corner edge of town and wants me to come by. So, but yeah. Anyway, so it's just really, really disappointing. You know, unfortunately, I've experienced fake people most of my life because of how I grew up. I grew up like the MTV Cribs lifestyle. It was pretty crazy. And everybody was my friend because I had something I could give them. You know, I had money and this and that, and or my family had money. And it's so funny how I always say I had money. I'm not the one who freaking made it. It was my parents. You know, but that was back then. But it's just a bummer that, like, as soon as I think maybe there's a couple people I can, you know, count on to just accept me for me and be cool and not take advantage, then they seem to take advantage. And I don't know if you can tell, but straight ahead, it's really coming down. Like, this is the first snow I've seen in a while where you can't see across the lake. That is fantastic. I love that. So this is the Fawnskin side of town. When you come into Big Bear, you guys, when you get to the Big Bear Dam, when you exhale and like, yeah, we made it on the mountain road without falling off the mountain. Instead of going straight into Big Bear Lake, you would make a left at the Big Bear Dam, and that's where I am right now. And all that road does, it just goes around the lake. It's basically another main road around the valley. So you can either take the main road, or what a lot of locals will do when we have tourism up here, like we are going to today, tomorrow, all week, is we'll take this road a lot because it's not nearly as utilized by everybody. So it gives us an advantage having that local knowledge. So anyway, yeah, man, yeah. So I think the heaviest of this storm is supposed to hit us like pretty much right away. So I'm hoping once we get back and this is uploaded, I'll be making another video. Dude, that is so crazy. My friend needed a 70, and that's all I need too. Man, I'm telling you, the lake looks so amazing. Just it looks just icy everywhere, but it's not. It's not icy everywhere, but there is a lot of ice on it. It's very thin. As I keep on telling you guys, don't even play around out there. Like, don't joke around. Don't even go near it. I don't want to see anything happen to you guys. If you fall through that lake ice, man, you just have a couple minutes of life from that point on, so you need to be careful. Oh man, look at how pretty over here. So this is the part of Fawnskin that gets a decent amount of snow as well. Up against the mountain, up against one of the, I guess it's kind of a westerly slope. The storms hit, and then the orographic lift kicks in when the storms you know follow this pattern. But yeah, wow, this is just gorgeous, yo. It's 32 degrees. And snowing like the Dickens. Snowing like the Dickens. Unfortunately, that's my can of cough. And then this is going to be a decent enough storm to where I'm going to be able to put the snow, my snow rule for Big Bear to the test, like usual, and show you guys that this side of town will get a lot more snow than the other every time. And it's only an 8-mile. Well, from this point, it's probably 5 mile. There's 5 mile difference as the crow flies. Maybe 6. I really hope this is a good enough snowfall. I really do. To where the trees just get covered. I love it when the trees have just big globs of white snow on them, all over. Oh shit. So the only area in town that I have ever kind of got, like, kind of crashed, I guess you could say, is right here. A few years back, I was coming up to this 10-mile-an-hour turn a little bit hot, and I knew it at the last minute, and I slid all the way across and went into the little ditch on the other side there. I mean, it's a little tiny ditch, but I'll tell you, it was kind of freaky. Like, I can't wait for the camera to just be overwhelmed with snow. But still, this whole time it's been like really heavy snow flurry, you know? We haven't even hit light snow yet, so can't wait for it to pick up while we're young. Now we're on the north shore of Big Bear Lake. hope all of you who are coming up really get the snowfall that we're expecting, so you guys can have a really great time. Very cool, very cool. So yeah, once again, it's January 14th, 2019 in Big Bear Lake, California. We have a winter storm warning in effect. All night long, they were updating the winter storm warning, which is very odd. In my experience, when that happens, it's because they've lessened what's going to happen. Not usually intensify it, because the winter storm warning is basically as intense as you can get. Like they have blizzard warnings, sure, but a blizzard can last an hour, 30 minutes. Winter storm warning is a longer period of time. But you can get long ass blizzards as well. But typically the most potent warning is a winter storm warning, which is what we have. And so I couldn't figure out what they kept updating on it. It did appear that they lowered the total snowfall amounts, so that's kind of a bummer, but as long as we get a foot, I'll be happy. Oh. Come on, wake up, bro. Staring at his phone. Coming down pretty good. I mean, it's still like just beyond a flurry state, but for us, this is pretty good. So it's starting now. Now we're getting like a little bit heavier snow. This is more of like the light snow, and you can tell it's going to get moderate pretty quickly. And we've got some humongous snowflakes, which I just always love those. That's always indicative of the temps being right around freezing. Because you're getting layer upon layer melting and freezing back onto each other, creating those bigger snowflakes. Alright guys, well that's it for beginning to snow in Big Bear. Sweet. Fingers crossed we get a bunch of snow, guys. Peace out. January 14th, 2019, 11:34 in the morning, 33 degrees in Big Bear Lake, California. Take care, people. Have a great time on this beautiful, beautiful snowy day.